Good afternoon. I'm Professor Andrew Deeks, President of University College Dublin. On behalf of my fellow faculty and staff, I wish to extend a warm welcome to this virtual conferring, especially to our students, your families and friends, and to your supporters far and wide. I'm delighted to be joined by the Principal of the UCD College of Social Sciences and Law, Professor Colin Scott, and by the Dean and Head of the UCD Sutherland School of Law, Professor Imelda Marr. This is a meeting of the University gathered for the conferring of degrees. A quorum is present, and I now call upon Professor Marr to commence the proceedings.
Thank you, President. On behalf of my colleagues at the UCD Sutherland School of Law, I would like to iterate the President's warm welcome to you all this afternoon. Har ceann mo chomhlachadtha is Scoil Dlí Sutherland UCD, tá anátha ar an fáilte a chuir ribh chuig an searmanas bronta fiúrúil seo trónóna. The day of the conferring is the most significant one for us all in the law school, students, faculty and staff. It marks the culmination of 4 years of work on your part and is recognition of each individual achievement and is, of course, a celebration. Usually, although it's not guaranteed, the weather is kind and everyone gathers around O'Reilly Hall and the lake for photos after the event itself. But like so much over the last 18 months, this time is different, with the graduation reflecting your experience this year, where we have to celebrate remotely rather than in person, with the promise of having you back to celebrate in the school when COVID times allow. I, on behalf of all my colleagues in law and our colleagues in our partner schools of business, Chinese studies, economics, history, Irish, politics, philosophy and social justice, want to acknowledge your academic achievements, in particular your resilience and self-reliance. Well done for staying the course, quite literally this year. We are disappointed not to be with you today. We are proud of you and congratulate you on your graduation. Before we commence, I will explain the procedure which we will follow. The candidates on whom degrees are to be conferred are graduands. That is, they have fulfilled the requirement and are proceeding to their degree. The Principal of the College of Social Sciences and Law, Professor Colin Scott, will present the graduands for the degree. In response to his presentation, the President, Professor Andrew Deeks, will confer the degree. The candidates have then become graduates. Professor Scott will read in Latin and the President will respond in Latin to him. I will then call the names of our new graduates. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business and Law.
Prae honorabilis praeses totaque universitas, presento verbis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omnes sciutam moribus cum doctrina habeles et ideones esse quid admantantor a gradum baccalaureatus in negociis e iure honoro cursu confectu. Idque tibi fide mea testo expendeo, totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, emitter voet gradum baccalaureatus in negociis et iure honoro cursu confecto.
Thank you both. Elizabeth Adebusola Adarogba. Christopher Aylward. Mark Baker. Ruby Barlow. Louise Barr. Emma Louise Barton. Brandon Boyson. James Brandon. Cian Michael Brannigan. Dara Michael Brennan. Brian Broderick. Shona Callan. Ryan Carberry. Connor Cassidy. Rory Clark. Laura Caroline Coleman. Rachel Collins. Robbie Condon. Catherine Conora. Stephen Connolly. Niamh Connolly. Shane Coyle. Hugh Cretan. James Creed. Mark Peter Cullen. Emma Louise Cusack. Jason Davis. Daniel Delaney. Leonie Euphan Delaney. Julianne Dempsey. Niamh Devenny. Ryan Downey. Rebecca Victoria Duke. Mark Dunn. Laura Farrell. Christopher Mark Finnegan. Katie Fitzgerald. Owen Fitzpatrick. Neil Justin Freeman. Mark Gilsonan. Marcela Gonzalez. John Kilfoyle. Tara Hanlon. Luisa Canrati. Fergal Heffernan. Sam Herbert. Stephen Michael John Herlihy. Maeve Hughes. Kira Maria Hurley. Jean Hines. Alison Keane. Sarah Keane. Kira Kelly. Louisa Kelly. Owen Kennedy. Thea Kennedy. Hugh Kenny. Mihal Patrick Killarney. Claire Mary King. Evan Landy. James Lawless. Ellen Levy. Owen Leeson. Madeline Long. Peter Marcus Damien Lyons. Alison Madden. Killian Madden. Isabel Marsh, Andrew Mays, Nicola Jean McAleese, Rory McCabe, Catherine MacDonald, Roisin McHugh, Owen Gerard McKinney, Max Mirutenko, Emmett Moynihan, Aoife Muldoon, Gavin James Mullen, Ross Murphy, Harry Paul Norris, Isabel Nugent, Michael O'Brien, Kevin Gerard O'Connor, Eleanor Clare O'Gorman, Ella O'Grady, Daniel O'Hara, Ian Morris O'Kelly, Iseult O'Kelly, Eve O'Leary, Niall Patrick O'Leary, Robert O'Leary, Alice Jane O'Neill, Conor David O'Regan, Peter O'Reilly, Sam O'Riordan, Ian O'Shea, Luke Niall Powderly, Hannah Power, Michael Dara Purcell, Julianne Quinn, David Rabbit, Rebecca Rafferty, Jamie Reid, Keane Riley, Gary Ringrose, Lauren Patricia Rooney, Graham Scaife, Adam Scanlon, Colm Vincent Shalvey, Robert Daniel Sheedy, Tara Smith, Lydia Sinnott, Cara Thompson, Eva Tiernan, Daniel Patrick Wall, Deirdre May Walsh, Orla Welsh, Nicola Deirdre Welsh, Ellen Catherine Welsh, Niamh Weldon, Amel Yahi, Honours degree of Bachelor of Civil Law.
Pro honorabilis praeses totaque universitas, presento verbis hasce meas filias philosco meos, quos omnes sciatum moribus cum doctrina habeles et idoneas esse quermantanto a gradum baccalaureatus in iure civili honoro curso confecto. Idque tibi fide meo testo expandeo, totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, ebito voad grana baccalaureatus in iure civili, honora curso, confecto.
Thank you both. Aaron Burke, Josh Byrne, Laura Carroll, Luke Costello, James St. John Dundon, Hannah Jane Egan,
Éanna Ó Fíoril,
Aoife Galligan, Daniel Gannon, Jack Gannon, Eva Glynn, Veva Gonchiarova, Verity Jade Gunn O'Connor, Kevin Honan, Omatola Mary Ilori, Aisling Jones, Amanda Mary Kane, Leah Jane Keating, Rowan Kelleher, Robert Leahy, Stuart McCabe, Kyla McCrown, Anya Ita McCreesh, Fionnuala McGeady, Aileen McGrath,
Eamon McPhillips,
Trassa Maloney, Alva Mulhall, Gráinne Ní Rill, Emily Shields, Anna Smith, Oran Steins, Aisling Tully, Gary Walsh.
Law and Chinese Studies, Diana Panova,
Law with Economics, Wirren Carton, Livia Siorniai, Eva Concannon, Quiva Antonia Daunt, Isabel Doyle, Charles Frederick Lawless, Keane Niall Maguire, Owen Monaghan, William Quinn, James Short, BCL European, Megan Lennon, Siobhan Moriarty, Chloe Margaret Reck, BCL Law with French Law, Maria Amelyanchuk, Megan Armitage, Michelle Doherty, Emer Zoe Dowling, Roseanne Flynn, Alexandra Griffin, Niamh Harnett, Ella Healy, Kevin Kelly, Sophia Grace Kilroy,
Alice Catherine O'Dowd,
Dervla O'Neill. Law with History. Clodagh Maria Hearn, Claudia Austin, Karen Mary Binchy, Sophia Blake, Nessa Denahan, Thomas Michael Fleming, Patrick Flynn, Oren Mulvihill Grahan, Sean Kinsella, Jamie Lawless, Eva O'Hara, Sean O'Keefe, Eva Kate Welch, BCL International, Cher Givati, Sophie Lucia Goulding, Kevin O'Donnell, Wirish Rossum, Law with Irish, Robert Behan, Lauren Dooley, Nessa Niviagloik, BCL Matriz, Paula Archidiacono, Noemi Ben Arus, Juliette Bertola, Emma Boudet, Charlotte Del Chiaro, Enea Dufour, Emma Elbaz, Leanna Gambard-Juin, Juliette Ann Healy, Clara Lozano, Sibyl Merched, Yamini Ramaswamy, Stephen Scanlon Rooney, Osama Soya, Victoire Stefan, Aoife Teresa Walsh. Law with Philosophy. Lara Crowe, Louis Timothy Gribben Burke, Oisin O'Crity. Law with Politics. Ashita Bahadur, Desmond Michael Cook, Sean Joseph Desmond, Grace Mary Ann Donnellan, Michelle Farrell, Stephanie Fitzpatrick, Sarah Catherine Gearan, Elizabeth Rose Higgins, Theodore Frederick Hoventon Kelly, Alan Kelly, Edward Leonard, Tommy McDermott, Katrina Grania Malone, Dara McCormack, Leah McDade, Orla MacDonald, Cleona Ashling McHugh, Leisha McMahon, Aoife Muckian, Evan O'Mahony. Law with Social Justice, Emily Sarah Boyne, Evan Gilmartin, Molly Greenough,
Fidelma Hannon,
Maeve Lynch, Marie Lynch, Sarah McGee, Hannah McSweeney, Isabel Mooney, Sive O'Murray, Kate Ryan, Brianna Welch. Professional Diploma.
Pro honorabilis praeses totaque universitas. Presenter verbis hasque meas filias philosco meos, quos omnes geo tamoribus quam doctrina habeles et idonas esse corbantanto ad diploma professionale, idque tibi fide meo testo expondeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, emittavo ad diploma professionale.
Thank you both. Arbitration. David Buckley, Stefan de Londres O'Dawley, Niall Dunn, Mark Loughnane, Matthew Keith Murrow, Andreas O'Queeve, Carol O'Donovan, Martin Phelan, Emily Reid, Patricia Sheehy-Skeffington, John Wallace. Professional Diploma in Law. Jade Banahan, Perry Delaney, Jack Andrew Nia, Ahmed Wahid. Degree of Masters in Common Law.
Pro honorabilis praeses totaque universitas. Presento verbis hasque meas filias philosco meos, quos omnes geo tamoribus quam doctrina habeles et idonas esse quermantanto ad gradum magisteriae in utraque iure comani. Idque tibi fideo meo testo expendeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admittavo ad gradum magisteri in iure communani.
Thank you both. Luke Brady, Ursula Byrne, Emily Culleton, Pierce Dunn, Leah Ennis, Leah Farrell, Conor Grogan, Sarah Howard, Ciara Kelly, Jenna Maguire, Una Mary McCarthy Deering, Kevin McDermott, Sarah Jane McCusker, Robert MacDonald, Lisa McNabb, Rachel Murray, Fionnuala O'Brien, Lisa O'Mahony, Shona Richardson, Nancy Shannon, Liam Van Mechelen, Degree of Master of Laws.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas. Presenter verbis hasce meas filas filumque meum, quos scio tamoribus quam doctrina habeles et idones esse quid mantantor a gradum magistere in utraque iure tam civili quam canonico. Itque tibi fere meo testo expandeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, mitter voad gradum magistere in utroque iure tam civili quam canonico.
Thank you both. Seda Sakmak, A. Shafaya Ibrahim, John Paul Maguire, Deirdre O'Connor, Sean O'Reilly, Paul Kevin Sweeney, Degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas. Presenter verbis hasce meas filias filumque meum, quos scio tamoribus quam doctrina habeles et idones esse quid mantantor a gradum doctoratus philosophiae. Itque tibi fide meo testo expandeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto voad gradum doctoratus philosophia.
Thank you both. Micheál Callaghan. Dr. Callaghan's thesis title is A Critical Examination of Local Level Governance of Biodiversity on the Island of Ireland through the Lens of Common Theory, which was supervised by Professor Suzanne Kingston. Neza Subic. Dr. Subic's thesis title is Social Rights in the Context of the European Arrest Warrant, the Rights to an Adequate Standard of Living, Health and Education in Detention. Dr. Subic's thesis was supervised by Associate Professor Marie-Luce Paris. That concludes the conferring of degrees. I'm now delighted to welcome my colleague, Associate Professor Paul Ward, to address you. Paul is the former Associate Dean of Law and will be a familiar face to many of you from your time with us at the school. He will be celebrating 30 years in UCD Sutherland School of Law this September.
Hello everyone, welcome to the graduation ceremony. I've been asked to speak to you today. Ordinarily, a learned, distinguished, respected member of the legal profession is invited to address you on this celebratory occasion to impart some words of wisdom to the next generation of law and business graduates. So I have no idea whatsoever what I'm doing here. Your guess is as good as mine. Joking aside, it is nonetheless a great honour and privilege to address you today. So you'll have to endure one last spake from me. You've come to the end of your four-year degree programmes. The past 18 months of COVID-19 have set you many challenges to overcome to finish your degrees and graduate today. This is not the educational experience we wanted you to have, but your resilience and commitment to succeed will stand to you and demonstrate that you are real, proper and quintessential UCD graduates. This is a new era of graduates, capable of working on your own, coping with change and overcoming significant challenge. This is precisely what a third level education strives to achieve. This is a true Newman journey, which I hope you will appreciate in years to come when you reflect on your time here at UCD. I know I did, and realised the bonus that it pays, and I'm proud to be a UCD graduate. We are all now part of the exclusive club of law and business graduates. Today you joined the ranks of our alumni, which include so many distinguished individuals, such as the Attorney General, the incoming Chief Justice, and so many leading figures in the legal, business, media, and NGO sectors. Some thanks need to be extended to parents, family, and friends that have assisted you in this stone-stepping third level experience. Also your tutors and lecturers who have guided you to this point in your education. And thanks too to the administrative staff, without whom the school could not function. This may be the end of your undergraduate studies, but it is also the beginning of the next chapter in your careers. On behalf of the Dean and my fellow colleagues in the law school, we wish you well in the future and hope you have enjoyed your university experience as best it could have been. You've become a valuable part of the UCD community, and we hope that you will continue to stay in touch. While today is a wonderful culmination of your undergraduate studies, we hope to see you in the future back on the Belfield campus as part of our alumni community. Many congratulations on your graduation today. Ad Astra.
I am delighted now to welcome a number of your fellow students to address you. They are from our 2 bachelor degrees, but I'm sure their words will have resonance for you all today, including those graduates from our Masters in Common Law, our LLMs, our MScs, our diplomas, and of course those graduating with doctorates. First, we will hear from Louise Barr and Conor Cassidy, who have both graduated today with a Bachelor of Business and Law.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am honoured to be speaking to you all today, along with Conor, on behalf of the Business and Law class of 2021. First and foremost, I would like to say a massive congratulations to you all. It is an amazing achievement to be here today, made even more special by the fact that we are here together in person. It has been tough to compile the last 4 years into a few words, but Conor and I have tried our very best. I would firstly like to extend my sincerest thank you to all of our families, friends and support systems. We would not be here today if it was not for your love and support. When I reflect on my time at UCD, I do not think of the time spent on Zoom or in virtual classrooms, but think of the days spent working alongside and getting to know you all in Quinn and in Sutherland. And to be perfectly honest, I hope that I never have to enter a virtual classroom again, particularly because I know that it will not be with you all. I would like to give a special mention to our 5 class representatives, Eve, Chris, Julie, James and Michael, for being a listening ear whenever someone was having an issue or a hard time. The hard work you 5 put into organising social events and trips undoubtedly contributed to the unique bond which the class has enjoyed. It is fair to say that the memories that we have made together extend far beyond the physical boundaries of UCD. For those of us lucky enough to have had the opportunity to go on class trips, We could be here all day reflecting on the amazing times we had. The first of these was to Galway, then to Edinburgh, and then to Barcelona, where the fact that we spent most of our time sitting together on the rooftop of Cabul Hostel is a testament to how well we all get on. It is safe to say that the friendships I have formed in this class over the last few years go far beyond what I ever could have imagined when I put business and law down on my CAO in 2017. On a final note, I would just like to say that it has been a pleasure to have shared the last 4 years with you all. I wish you all the best in the years to come, and I look forward to our paths crossing again soon.
Gary Trudeau said that graduation speeches were invented largely in the belief that outgoing students should not be released into the world until they've been properly sedated, so I will try to avoid that and keep this brief. Today is a day to remember our time in UCD, celebrate our achievements and hard work alongside our peers, and to look to the future as we begin a new chapter in our lives. On behalf of the class, I want to sincerely thank the faculty and staff of the Sutherland School of Law and Quinn School of Business. Your high standards and support made our time in UCD both challenging and incredibly rewarding. I especially want to remember two engaging, energetic and enthusiastic lecturers, Dr. Paul Anthony McDermott, Senior Counsel, and Professor Eamon Walsh, both of whom have sadly since passed away. Their attitudes towards education and learning are valuable lessons that we will take with us through our lives. I am reminded of the Shanukul, Gach Dalta Mara Ilter. Every pupil is as they are trained, and UCD has certainly trained us well. As we enter the world of work and progress to further study in Ireland and abroad, we bring with us the knowledge, skills and values we have acquired during our time in UCD. We are privileged to become UCD graduates. We leave here today empowered to make our own distinctive contribution and positive impact wherever life takes us. As we move on from our degree, I am sure we will all bring fond memories of last-minute scrambles to perfect assignments, chats in Sutherland between lectures, evenings in the clubhouse. In the future, the chaos and stress of exam time in the RDS might even make us smile. I know I would do anything to be able to do it all over again. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We have certainly earned a celebration. Cogorgeous live Galer Arish, Bunamish Tatnav os an Law le Chéile.
Thank you, Louise and Conor. Now we will hear from Aisling Tully, graduating today with a Bachelor of Civil Law, and Louis Gribben-Burke, graduating with a Bachelor of Civil Law, Law with Philosophy.
Louis and I are honoured to be given the opportunity to speak on behalf of the BCL class of 2021 this evening. I would first like to thank the UCD staff for the work that has gone into making today possible, and for all the work that has been done to support us during our time as UCD students. Huge thanks is also owed to the faculty of the Sutherland School of Law, who have helped, guided and inspired us on our journeys to this point. Thank you to Nadia Clarkin, our student advisor, Maureen Reynolds, our programme manager, and to all the law school and programme office staff for your tireless work and support. Thank you to our lecturers and tutors across the university who have held us to high standards and shown us all what we are capable of. We are grateful to have been your students and are proud to now be alumni of UCD and of the Sutherland School of Law. To the class of 2021, congratulations! We've each achieved something amazing, and we've come so far since we stepped into O'Reilly Hall on our first days as first years. But this day doesn't just belong to us. It also belongs to our family and to our friends. To every person who has supported us and made our journey to get here today possible, or even just a little bit easier. It belongs to the people we love who aren't with us anymore, but whose pride we can feel on days like today. It belongs to our personal proofreaders and lift givers and tea and toast makers, to all the people who've made bad days easier and good times better over the course of our degrees. Thank you all so much.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Aisling. I am proud to be a member of the BCL class of 2021. To earn a degree is commendable. To do so in the way in which we have is remarkable. As a class, we committed ourselves to our studies with determination, discipline, and with undimming curiosity. We dealt with tough times and we teased out tricky concepts. And through all this, we forged lifelong friendships. As we were shepherded from place to place during orientation week 4 years ago, I remember being awestruck by the older students, how they had managed to add so much to the life of the university. These people were outgoing, multi-talented, kind, and generous. Dear classmates, we became those people. We have woven ourselves into the human fabric of this place. We have made it our place, and we have made it a better place. We won matches, we won debates, we won the hearts of audiences. We had fun. I can't wait to marvel at the contributions which we will make to the world. We will seize opportunities and tackle challenges, just as we have done at UCD. I say this in full confidence that the networks of support, friendship, and solidarity which we have founded here will provide the social bedrock for all that lies ahead. Gnairi an táliv galéir a chairde, agus gur maith agaibh.
Thank you, Aisling and Louis. Now I will ask Professor Andrew Deeks, UCD President, to address you. Congratulations once and again, and enjoy the rest of this very special day.
As President of UCD, I take great pleasure and pride in extending my personal congratulations to each one of you who has graduated today. My thanks to our guest and student speakers for their inspirational words to you. This has been another year of extraordinary challenge as the world continues to deal with the impact of COVID-19. I am, however, greatly heartened by how we as a community here at UCD have responded to the crisis with creativity and innovation and with courage and compassion. It is in these most testing of circumstances that we truly show what we are made of, individually and collectively. In facing the demands placed on us, we are discovering new depths to our resourcefulness and resilience. As Ireland's global university, UCD has played and continues to play a vital role in shaping our response to the pandemic nationally and globally, both culturally and scientifically. I'm proud to see how our brightest minds are rising to the challenge across all academic disciplines, from medicine, science and engineering to the arts and humanities. All around me, members of our UCD community have stepped up with courage and vision to meet the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, and their actions continue to underscore the vital importance of education, research and evidence-based decision-making in transforming our society. Conferring ceremonies are very special days in the calendar of the university, both for our students and for our faculty and staff, marking the culmination of years of study and hard work by you, our graduates, and of the teaching and guidance by our faculty and staff. Following your graduation, you will operate in a changed world, one where your skills are in keen demand, your energy and passion are needed, and one that will warmly welcome your expertise. Here at UCD, we have almost 8,000 international students joining us from over 145 countries, adding enormously to the diversity and quality of campus life and to the UCD educational experience. We bring the best of the world to Ireland and the best of Ireland to the world. And so it's a particular pleasure for me to extend an Irish welcome to the families and friends of our international students who are joining us online today. Céad Míle Fáilte, Roíomh Golair, 100,000 welcomes to you all. Our mission is to give each of you a holistic education, to inculcate in you a lifelong desire to learn and to create, and to instill in you a sense of purpose, a capacity for critical thinking, a desire to make a difference in society, and above all, an awareness of the global community in which you can make an impact. And I hope that today, as you join or rejoin the proud community of UCD graduates, you will embrace these attributes and take them with you as you embark on the next stage of your life journey. While you were students, you were at the centre of the UCD community, and as you graduate, you carry that UCD badge with you. Wear it well, use it to open doors to advance your own life's ambitions, but also extend a helping hand to those who come after you. Seek to inspire and encourage them, and above all, follow our motto, Ad Astra, to the stars, by seeking to make your own mark and your own contribution to our society. You are now a member of a very proud UCD alumni group of almost 300,000 based in 170 countries worldwide. And so, wherever your career takes you, I hope that whenever you wear the UCD crest or colours, you will remember your alma mater. I trust that in everything you do and achieve in the future, the values enshrined in UCD of creativity, excellence, integrity, collegiality, engagement and diversity will remain part of your intellectual DNA. I'm very encouraged by the government's reopening plan for the autumn, by the lower infection rate, decrease in hospital admissions and the collapse in the mortality rate, and by the pace and efficiency of the national vaccination rollout. Here at UCD, we will continue to follow the government's advice and guidelines, looking forward to a smooth return to campus as soon as it's possible, and keeping everyone's health and safety at the forefront of our minds. I wish you well as you embark on your careers. Take care of yourselves and your families, and take heart in the hope that we will come together again soon at the end of this journey, stronger and more united than ever. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of this very special day.